What's up guys, it's Lord Both here for another video, and as we stare down the barrel of potentially having to endure Season 3 of Halo because of how well it's performing now on Netflix, another video game adaptation TV show seems to be coming down the pipeline very quickly, and we've gotten some new information about it, and it doesn't sound good. This comes to us from Culture Crave via X, and it states God of War showrunner Ronald D. Moore confirms 2 seasons are greenlit at Amazon. He tried to play the games, but stopped when he couldn't figure out modern controllers. Quote, "I'm not a gamer." Yeah, this sounds incredibly promising. I have to say, I did watch a clip of the interview where he was actually talking about this, and he basically admits that he's a complete boomer, that he played arcade games when he was a kid, and he's all like, "Oh, I was an Asteroids guy, and I was, I was a Street Fighter in the arcade guy. But as soon as they went to the controllers and they're like, press R1, I can't figure out which one's R1. Oh, I'm already dead." That's right, this guy who's supposed to be the head guy for the God of War TV show can't figure out controllers that have been around since, I don't know, the mid-90s, the early 2000s, I don't know. I picked up my first controller when I was a kid in the early 2000s. I'm over 30 now. It shouldn't be that difficult. It doesn't really speak that much to me about his dexterity or especially his intelligence that he can't figure out a modern controller, a basic modern controller. And the guy doesn't seem like he was that old anyway, and yet he couldn't figure it out. And the thing about this is, if he's going to, and he did say that it's doubly hard on him to do this show because he's not a gamer. But I would say, even if you aren't a gamer, and you can't play the video games because I guess the modern controllers and the little buttons on the little thing are too difficult for you, the easiest thing you can do is just go on YouTube and watch gameplay streams. There are dudes out there that are literally streaming their gameplays of the entire series of God of War. It's their thing. Go ahead and watch those gameplays. Learn the stories. Learn the missions. Learn the character through that. And I guarantee he probably didn't even do that. He can't even be bothered to actually go look into the story. He probably met with executives about the game. He probably had consultations about the lore and all that. But at the end of the day, my guess is that he's probably going to make a show that he wants to make and not actually make a God of War show. What am I basing that on? Well, I'm basing that on pretty much every adaptation of anything Amazon has put out. I mean, do I have to mention Rings of Power? That monstrosity of a show, well over $1 billion in budget spent, with multiple seasons still to come, and they've completely bastardized the lore of Tolkien, and do not care about the Lord of the Rings or the Silmarillion at all. They just made whatever show they wanted just so they can have some shipping drama. Even the good stuff, Reacher apparently, is not 100% really accurate to the books. The truth is that Amazon kinda has accuracy to the lore problem in the stuff that's good and in the stuff that's bad. But my guess, the way they've treated past properties and how past video game adaptations, I mean, again, the Halo show, how terribly they've been treated, is that we're probably not going to get a great adaptation of Kratos and the God of War series here. But those are just my thoughts on all this. If you have your own thoughts, go ahead and leave them in the comments. If you liked this video, go and like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, appreciate you watching all of it, and we'll talk to you again later.